Well, my name is Ashraf Garda, and I do many things. I have a media voice. I do a talk show on SFM radio. I've been a television host, special assignment. I've been a guest on many things. In fact, I've done lots of sport in my time, including during the 2010 World Cup, where I've been, would you believe it, an analyst in sports and socio-political issues on CNN and Al Jazeera and CBC Canada as well. But the space that I'm in right now, for me, is fascinating because it's so important. I am the founder of a project, a nation-building project called Champion South Africa. And you may say, well, what is it? So at its very essence, okay, the desire of Champion South Africa is to move this country, our country, from a mid-table nation into a champion nation. I'll give you sporting analogies. Where we are right now as a mid-table nation, if we mess up, and we are messing up quite a bit, and you know that, we could well get relegated. And with relegation comes all the ghastly problems for the citizens of our country. But we could step up, we could up our game, and we could become this champion nation. So the Champion South Africa project really is about creating a culture of excellence, and the better name for excellence is a culture of being a champion in whatever it is that you do, so that we can raise the entire status of our nation from close to junk status to Champion South Africa status. Key to that is this longer vision, right, of, you know, there's a World Cup of cricket and soccer and rugby and just about everything else. There is no World Cup of nations. It doesn't exist. So there's no one that can say officially, you know what, the best nation on earth, the winning nation for this year is so-and-so. There's nothing like that, okay? But with all dreamers, in essence, it's a training to move our country a notch, far many notches higher up than where we are. And the premise of all that is on identifying champions, amplifying champions, using those champions then to inspire and motivate other people to become champion-like, in the hope that we move away from one champion, Mandela, or two champions, Mandela and Tutu, and maybe Tuli Madonsela, and move on to 1 million champions. Because I've just got that figure. For this country to become a champion nation, we need to create or find 1 million champions. Now, I can't do it by myself. So the point is, I need myself and yourself to commit to be a champion in your space, because we're currently in peacetime in our country, thank goodness. So in wartime, you actually go to the army and you go and defend your country, right, on the borders. In peacetime, what do? What's your commitment to your country? What's your national service? And for me, the only national service that really matters is the commitment that I will be this champion. And it's done on the basis of this, which is the essence. Think about this phrase, and you probably need to jot it down as well. Champion people build champion nations. In fact, I'll go a step back. I'll say, if the essence of true leadership is to create other leaders, then what's another way of saying that? I'm saying champion people build champion people. Then champion people build champion nations. The third point out of that is, what I'm hoping for is that you are in this group of people that are champion people. So I then say champion South Africans will build champion South Africa. I find this interesting, and I'm going to quote the chairperson of Productivity South Africa, who said, Ashraf, I look at the list of things that you think we need to get right or fix as our country, right? What about productivity? Why is it that we don't commit ourselves to being productive in all aspects of our life? So as an entrepreneur, so let me give you another sporting analogy. What is productivity? I can give you all the fancy titles in the world. Productivity is, if it takes you 25 passes to score a goal, or 25 passes before you score a try, productivity is, can you do the same thing in 5 passes? If you're able to do that, you're being productive. If you're taking even longer, 40 passes, 50 passes, well, you won't get a chance. You're being unproductive. So can you raise the level of your personal and your company productivity to the point where you are winning far more than you're losing at a rate that is far quicker than you've ever done? You can find Champion South Africa firstly on Twitter, on Instagram, on Facebook, and particularly if you want to know more, well, drop us an email, info@championsouthafrica.co.za.